Hello everyone, it's Laurel here from Forever Purple Creations. But that even came out right, Forever Purple Creations. I don't know why I can't say my own name. I am here to share one of my March projects, one of my March DT projects for Craft Supplies for You. I started these on Friday on my live, and I kind of went a little crazy. I was only going to make 2, and then I just couldn't stop, so I ended up with 5. So I've got them all laid out so you can see them all, and then I will go through each one at a time to kind of show you. So I'm just going to move these over a little bit. So this is the first one I made, and all of these matchboxes, these are done on matchboxes. All of these matchboxes I bought at Joann Fabrics, I want to say last year. It could have been sooner than further than last year. And I just loved all the pictures on all of them. And this one has a fairy with flowers and stuff on it. I don't know if you can see it all, but I covered some of it up and just kind of added to what was there. And then the back had like a wood grain picture on it. So I wanted to make these to kind of show you the other things that KS4U carries, like charms and flowers and little metal flowers and sprays and just all the different things that she carries and the different ways that you can use them and what you can use them on, just to give you a little bit of an idea. So this one, of course, is purple. I hadn't worked in purple for a while, so it was nice to make something in purple. And I did make all the dangles as well, and I did these on metal pins. Excuse me a sec. Only because I'm on here, I'm gonna cough or sneeze, or the phone will ring. This is my second time doing this because my daughter called right in the middle of it. So these are on metal pins because I didn't want them flowy. I wanted them just to hang straight. And these do open, and there's a little loop at the top too, so you can put your ribbon through, and then you can put whatever you want inside, the little box. I'll put this back in here. So on this one, I wanted to go off of the fairy. And the purples in here and the flowers, so I added some of her paper flowers and then some of her little metal flowers, which I love. You guys know I use those on all of her projects, a lot of my projects. I'm always ordering these because I go through so many of them. And then she has these beautiful sprays now, and again, all this stuff comes in other colors. These flowers come in many colors. These flowers come in many colors. These sprays come in many colors. So usually stuff is grouped by color, and you'll see it when you go into the store. This is also a charm from from Craft Supplies for You. It is a fairy sitting on the moon with a little heart, with a little star. Oh my gosh, I've lost it. And I took my metal mixatives and made it purple. So you can do that too if you buy the charms and you want to change them a color. Use your my alcohol inks. I think I should just start over because I can't form any words or get anything going right today. Anyway, this is a charm. I changed the color with alcohol ink, and it will change the color of metal, so you can use it on that. It also works on pearls and things too. And then I took this little bitty bow. That is an itty bitty bow, and some little bling pieces, and put them on her wings with some stickles, and then put this dewdrop on there. That's not KS4U, but I wanted to add that dewdrop. It came from Mags. Hi, Mags. So that's the front, and then the sides, I did this gorgeous purple trim, and then this beautiful lavender flat back pearl trim on the sides. It's on that side. And then on the back, I added a piece of this gorgeous, it was a big panel piece of all these purple flowers, and I'm pretty much running out. I put that underneath, and then I did one of the lavender loopy flowers, and then this gorgeous purple and lavender and white flower trim with the green leaves, and put that on the top and the bottom. So that is that matchbox, and I absolutely love the way it turned out. I've been wanting to make these for so long. So that's the first one. Then I have this beautiful shabby pink one, and again, everything on here everything on this one is Kraft Supplies for You, except of course the dangles, which I made with my beads. We have these little pink flowers. There's one here, and there should be another one, so now I'm going to have to add it because there's supposed to be another one there. And then these beautiful pink flowers with the stamens in the center of them. And then we have, again, some of those metal flowers. They're a little bit bigger size in the pink. And some of these beautiful pink stamen flowers. And those little pink ones again. And this is actually a charm from KS4U. It's lit in like a, not a gold, but a bronze color with this rhinestone piece and the little dangle. And I just thought that looked awesome hanging off there. And then tucked under it is a little piece of this kind of a lace trim with pearls on it, and they are all individually placed on there. And then up in this corner, oh, and then I added these leaves too that came off of one of the flower sprays. I added this little piece of bling, which has like a white opal, what's the word? Yeah, almost like an opal white stone, and then this beautiful white rose, and these this is like a rose gold flowers, and then this beautiful dangle piece with the pink stone in it. So that's the front of that one. And I think it turned out so pretty. And then on the sides, oh, and there's the other leaf. I use that same beautiful gathered trim with the pearls in it up the sides, on both sides. And I did that zigzag like that on purpose with the pearls. And then I left the back because I actually like this picture on the back. So I didn't want to put anything on the back. And then, of course, I made this beautiful pink dangle for this one. So that's number 2. And then number 3 is more of just a vintage shabby one. Not so much vintage, but kind of vintage shabby. And under here, there was a picture of a cameo. So I took one of my charms from KS4U. It's like a cameo shape that you can put a cameo in. I used my metal mixatives on this one to make it gold. And then I took one of my trims from KS4U and I cut them into pieces. These flowers, this leaf, these flowers, and this, and these 2 centerpieces, and just kind of layered them on top of the charm and used either tea dye or coffee dye or some vintage photo spray mixed with water just to change the color of this because this was white. Same with this piece. I think I used the darker, the vintage photo, but I didn't water it down so much. And then one of her little gold flowers. Oh, and I'm not even in frame. And I changed the color a little bit by adding some alcohol inks on top of it. And then added this beautiful flower with these stamens from Kraft Supplies for You. And then just on the edges of it, I used my vintage photo underneath this white mesh. And then on the bottom, I put this beautiful piece of trim. This is KS4U trim, and added some flatback pearls. And up the side, you'll see that same gorgeous trim. And then on the back, I added this beautiful piece of trim, one of those little flowers, and some of this teardrop trim from Kraft Supplies for You. And then I love that writing on the back of that one. And then, of course, I made this beautiful dangle, and I absolutely love this bead here. It just has all the colors in it. I know you probably can't, oh yeah, you can, but it is just a gorgeous bead, and it is either porcelain or glass. So that's that one. And then I did another purple one because I was on a purple craze. And this one I went a little out of control here. Again, this was that big piece of purple flowers, and I cut it to make it look like a butterfly and added this wooden butterfly on top with some little purple bling pieces. And this box has like flowers on it, and it says inspiration, and there were flowers. So again, the paper flowers. This time I used the dark purple and lavender flower trim, some more of the sprays, and the metal flowers. I did change the color of this one. These 2 little pieces are mine, and I used 2 different purple alcohol inks to get that color. And then this is part of that other flower that was on the other one, and I did use alcohol ink on it as well. And then a real fine piece of washi right there. And then, of course, the beautiful dangle that I made with my beads. And this is, oh my gosh, now I'm going to forget coral? No. This is a certain kind of material here, and I want to say, and I can't think of it right now, but anyway, I have a bunch of different beads made out of that, and I think it's gorgeous, and these are vintage. This and the ones on here are vintage, and that one. I'm not quite sure about this one. I'm going to say yes, though, as well. Yes, this one, too. I bought all of these when I was very young, a long time ago, and you won't find those beads anymore. And then up the sides, I used this beautiful trim from Craft Supplies for You and added some of the purple metal flowers. But see how this kind of comes out? It looks like butterflies when you look at it sideways. It actually looks like little butterflies. And then I did the same on this side. And then on the back, I just added another one of those flowers. And this is another, not a bead, but I don't know, bling. It's not blingy, but I don't even know what you would call this. It's like a resin flower, and I put that on the back. And this has writing and stuff on it too. It's just really small. You can't really see it. So that's that one. And then we have my last one, which is my Steampunk one, which I absolutely love. And I went off of the box. See the beautiful writing on it? And then on the front, it had like the steampunk clock with the bee and a little clock inside the bee. So I used, this is the flower charm I was telling you about. It was a filigree, and I cut it and added this on here over a gear. And then there's another gear on top with a little pearl flower that I covered in gold. And then I added a little lock hanging from it. And then this one is a clock charm from Craft Supplies for You. And then I added this little cuckoo with its little, the things that pull it, you know, to set it. These actually move, and I just thought they were so cute. The only thing that's not Craft Supplies for You is the spinner and the brad. It's like a button brad, but I wanted the spinner to move a little bit. And then I added some gears and a little key and some more of her little flowers. And these I did with my Metal Mixatives Gold on top of them. And I just left that box plain. And then for the dangle, I use this beautiful piece of chocolate brown dangle that comes in a really long piece. It's gorgeous. And I just cut one of the dangle pieces off and added on some of her charms, and that one's got a clock and gears on it. I don't know what type of instrument that is. I can't think of it right now. I know what it is, but I can't think of it. And then I added a key and another one of her lock charms, or watch charms. Lock. That's a clock. And then this little filigree piece, which is mine. And then a little violin, which I think these are so, I love these little violins. And that's it. So that's my steampunk one. So those are my 5 matchboxes that I did. And again, they all have the wire on them where you can put your ribbon through them and to hang them. Great idea. Hang them in your car. Put some potpourri in them. Angie said that. And hang them in your car. Make some little embellishments and stick them in there. Send some embellishments and bling and stuff and put them inside. Make a little book and stick it inside. There's all kinds of ideas for these, but I absolutely love the way they turned out. I'm kind of addicted to making these now, but I had to stop for a bit. So those are my 5 matchbooks and one of my DT projects for Craft Supplies for You. And I will be back shortly to share my next project with you from Craft Supplies for You. All links to her stores will be listed below. Please go check her out. Again, I believe her flowers are still on sale. If you need flowers, that's a place to be. Again, flowers, sprays, filigree, charms, anything you're looking for, she has not just lace and trim. She has all kinds of goodies for all kinds of creations. So please go over and check out Craft Supplies for You. I will also be listing all of the designers below. Please go check out their videos and see what they're making with all of their gorgeous goodies as well. I will be back with my next project. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not sub, please subscribe. I am always live on Fridays. Sometimes I'm working on KS4U stuff. Sometimes I'm working on other things. But don't forget to go over and check out the store and all of the designers as well. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you all soon. Don't forget to get out there and create something. Bye for now.